Oh, you have? Hi, my name is Slice Stoddard, although I'll be going probably by Rosie during the class. But I'm 16. I've grown up here my whole life. This is our dog Boris, who decided he wanted to be in our video. He's a Great Pyrenees. But, so, a few things about me is I totally fear seagulls. They don't care about your personal space, and they're basically fearless birds. I love the color yellow, and I love curry, as I've decided recently. But for my book that I decided that would transform me, I guess, I chose The Great Alone by Christian Hannah. And it's really an amazing story, obviously, or else I wouldn't be talking about it. And during it, it takes you through all a life of a young girl named Lenny. And in the book, she's with her father, Ernst, and her mother, Cora. And their father is a Vietnam War veteran. So he comes home from the war and trying to settle back into life, and it doesn't really work. I'm sorry. But we're good. So, during the story, it takes you through all of Lenny's years, and as I said, her father is a Vietnam War veteran, and then one day, while he's back, he decides that his great calling in his life is to take them up to Alaska. Not knowing much about it or anything about the land, he just uproots them and takes them on this little trip in a ghetto van. And when they arrive, it's the summer months, so obviously everything's fine and dandy. They have to learn the way of the land when they get on this little cabin with a ton of acres. So, and then winter comes and they're starving, and it shows their struggles and how their father would only use money to buy alcohol, and then he'd beat on his wife, Lenny's mom. And I think that's really it shows a lot about how we don't know what's going on inside of people's houses or lives. So when we kind of say like, oh, we have a heart, and there's someone who has a heart, but at the same time, all of our problems are meaningful to us, and they affect us very harshly. And so, obviously there's not a lot of people where she's at in Alaska. Not a lot of people go to Alaska at this point in their lives, in history. So she meets this young boy named Matthew, and it's the only boy at her age. And obviously it sparks a love interest, a love story, because there's only two people their ages. And I just love that part. Every second of it. Lived for that. But as we're listening to this book on our way up to Washington, I was like, yeah, we're going on our own little journey. Because we were listening to it, going to my own little wooded acres. So it goes on to show that Lenny and Matthew fall in love, kind of. And at the entire time of the book, Cora still hadn't left her husband, even though he continuously beat her, and they just got worse and worse as the years went on. And the book just continues, and it shows Cora and Lenny finally leaving Ernst, and it shows them leaving Alaska completely because they feel like there's nothing left for them, even though Lenny has Matthew and all of this life behind her. And in the end, the book ties itself together so well, brings back everyone, and I was sobbing at the end, just the dry heaving, ugly sobbing. And, it just got me in some ways, because I want to leave, but I don't know. It's kind of the Great Alone for me, because I don't know anything other than Utah at this point in my life. And I think it'll be a really good experience when I do leave, and obviously there's going to be hardships, but this book really just touched me because there's so many stuff in the world that we don't know, and I'd love to get to know it.